A water gun was aimed at the girl. The impact made it hard for her to breathe. The wealthy man only glanced at her from the corner of his eye, completely ignoring her desperate pleas. The spraying lasted for a full 5 hours. After it ended, the wealthy man surprisingly prepared dozens of dishes, but the girl didn't eat meat at all. Yet he forcibly stuffed the food into her mouth. If she didn't finish within 10 minutes, she would face an even crueler torment. To survive, the girl could only swallow the food with trembling hands. She thought the wealthy man would let her go, but little did she know, this was just the beginning. After that, she was taken to the toilet by Jack. She had to scrub every inch of the floor spotless. Every 10 minutes, Jack would come to check. If it wasn't clean enough, she would have to sleep in the toilet at night. After scrubbing all night, the girl weakly walked outside. Seeing the dazzling sunlight, she suddenly felt a glimmer of hope for life. But the wealthy man's next words once again filled her with despair. From now on, you are my personal slave. Whenever I call you, you must come immediately. The girl once thought that meeting the wealthy man would bring her a happy life, but she never expected to become his plaything. She numbly walked into the bathroom, took off her tattered clothes. After a simple grooming, Mary finally changed into clean clothes. She had no idea what the future held, but for now, she had no choice. She could only obey the wealthy man's orders. Jack never expected that after Mary dressed up, she would seem like a completely different person. He didn't say much, just instructed the butler to teach her etiquette. The Jack family was highly prestigious in the area and possessed immense wealth. Therefore, working as a servant in this mansion came with extremely high standards. For example, the swimming pool had to be kept spotless at all times. Not even a single fallen leaf was allowed. Used towels had to be thrown away immediately after use. Jack was extremely obsessed with cleanliness. He couldn't tolerate even the slightest stain. Next, the butler taught Mary how to brew coffee by hand. It had to be precise down to the exact gram. Finally, a lemon slice had to be placed perfectly on top. The butler thought Mary would need time to adapt, but unexpectedly, despite appearing clumsy, she learned everything incredibly fast and quickly mastered all the tasks. However, while she was wandering around, she encountered Jack once again. No matter how careful Mary was, Jack still treated her coldly. He suddenly pulled her into the bedroom. Don't think that just because you can brew coffee or do your job well, you'll earn any praise. On the contrary, I will slowly torment you until you regret ever coming to this mansion. After saying that, he turned and left, leaving Mary all alone. She looked down at the necklace in her hand. Tears streamed uncontrollably down her face. It was clear that she had a tragic past.